Yeah, times have changed, but they haven't for me. My favorite beer still to this day it is the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Always. Um, only the only the prices have changed. That's the only thing that's changed. But yeah, and my second favorites are you got to get Blue Moon in a can. Sometimes it is Blue Moon. I mean, even the Heffenweisen or whatever they make, the German one and the other one with the yeah. If you get a fresh 6 pack or in cans with a little bit of orange, Jello Biafra said he didn't like it. I think he must have had a stale one, because if you've ever had it in a 16-ounce pint or a Pilsner glass with a wedge of orange, give it a try. Give it once or twice. It'll probably become your favorite beer. You got to drink it with an orange, otherwise it's you're not going to enjoy that beer. Blue Moon is, if you get it fresh, it's delicious. It tastes like celery and a little bit of orange. And all day IPA is another good one. They obviously did that one with total love. That's an affordable IPA. I was watching on that TV show. The dude was talking about the revolutions in beer in the past 25 years. Yup, exactly. Now they got ciders. Now they got. I mean, they've always had these things, but in America, you got micro brews, you got home brew, you got all kinds of shit now. I'll always love beer. Beer. That's what RP used to say to me. Quoting the movie Christine. What's the matter, Aaron? I thought you said you like beer. Huh? Thought you said you like beer. I do. Because I used to make Rich fucking drink beer. Rich, and he did. I got him into it. I felt it was great once I got Rich into drinking. The best times of my life it was me, Rich, and Renee against the world. At one point, all living together in one house, and you got three drug addled, good kids, but just drug fucking addled. Rich is the hallucinogenic, you know, amphetamine one. So am I. You got Renee there. I wish I can go back to those days. I saw Alicia Keys today, and I had a flashback of sitting on the curb with Andrew, and Rich was out on the curb on the stoop, and we were listening to Alicia Keys. That's how long ago that was, Fallen. But yeah, it's time that Rich leaves home again and moves in with me for a couple months, with me and my girlfriend. Rich has got a kid. It's hard to imagine that he does. He's probably old enough now, but there needs to be a little drug den for me, Milabot, and RP, and we could just sit around and just do it all over again, like the Beach Boys do it again. You miss that when you got a good friend like that. You cherish it and you hang on to it. And we just had the personalities that mixed really good together. Rich would let me yell at him if I got mad, and I'd make it up to him. And it was just so nice to have Rich in the house playing his video games in the next room while he's growing. The world's biggest pop plant I ever seen. In the closet, promising me any day now, Aaron. We'd smoke little bags that we'd get until then, but he's like, you know, any day I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you a mason jar filled with weed, and he did. Best weed I ever smoked. I mean, it's the shit you grow. I mean, Rich should be here to smoke this shit with me. Rich, Ted. I haven't seen Nick in ages. Albert. Those were the best motherfuckers that you could ever. I was so lucky. I think when you do music, you automatically become endowed with friends. Because my friends were so otherworldly great that you don't make friends like that. Usually you go to college, you get a wife, and that's the end. You know, I need Rich laying on the sofa, smoking a cigarette, all lazy. What you doing? Smelling good like he smells. He always smells like dryer sheets. That's how I remember. All my life, I've known him since I was 11. Since he was 11, rather, I've known him, and he's always been that way. His clothes always smell like dryer sheets. He's always got a brand new brush cut, and just the most chill motherfucker in the world, just lounging. Just lounge. What you doing, man? Nothing. Reading through a fucking High Times. Just chilling. What you doing? You want to play some? In about 15 minutes. Okay, because Rich is lazy. You got to give him a couple minutes. And then Rich will wander in. He'll grab his Gibson Ripper, or he'll grab his magnetic Gretsch bass. He'll grab one of his tasty basses because he's got an eye for gear. And then we'll wander into the dining room or wherever the drums are set up. Yo, dude, do you want to record? And like, we don't have any new stuff. Well, let's record a cover. Setting up mics. Taking a break. Rewinding the tape. Sparking a joint, listening to it. The best shit ever. And you sleep so soundly with another man in the house. You sleep great. I'd put Rich down here and downstairs. Or maybe upstairs because it's a bit nicer. I always give him the nice room. And believe me, you do. You sleep like $1 million. You don't worry about anything. You got another dude in the house. You got your girl with you. Hopefully Rich will have a girlfriend for himself this time. That's what I want to do. I used to do episodes about that years ago. What me and Rich would be doing now, we'd probably meet up. I'd probably have him meet me for coffee. We'd smoke a joint, go get a coffee, sit outside somewhere having coffee, and then come back to the house and begin to fuck shit up. I had a lot of fun playing with him. He could come up with little bits of songs. And he'd be like, do something with this. He's like, I wrote a riff here and I want you to write a song about Hale Bop or something. It's just great. 4-track cassettes. And then eventually when you live with each other long enough, you fall into watching the same television shows. I fucking miss that. It's just incredibly lonely. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's got to be bored out of his mind too. Little Bot likes it. She likes living with two men. She feels very secure. Little Bot panties in the bathroom. Rich is trying to step around him. And then your girlfriend gets irritated with Rich, and then Rich gets irritated with your girlfriend. It's the best way to go. If this piece of shit doesn't stop chanting, shut up. This is my home, you cocksucker. Fucking dare you to come do something about it. Yeah. 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 This time, I'm going to buy a game system, whatever it is. I'm finally doing that, I'm going to get into that. And keep me busy. And I can play... Oh, that's a big yawn, beautiful. And play 2-player games. Buy a game system, I probably should. And just make the bedroom a goddamn recording... a fucking film studio for Milibot's ass. Handheld recorders, Sony digitals. Hell yeah. Endless film. You know what I'm saying? Just little girl worship. Yeah, we'd go, and it was nice the first time because Rich had never seen food stamps. He grew up in a house where it was all foster kids. So, living with me, I'd take him to the store. I'd be like, just get whatever you want. And he really wouldn't. I remember, I'd cook for him every night. Me and Renee would, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We had dinner together every night. It was great. It was like a family. It was like Manson. And yeah, and I'd do it. I'd get us another fucking Ron Co-op and redo the past because the past was so good. Make dinner for Rich. This is good, Aaron. It's like, yeah, this is a family unit. We have a little family now. I wonder how Bonnie's doing, if anybody's seen Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. I grew up with Bonnie. She was a nice girl. Yeah, Rich is definitely moving in. You have to twist his arm. You have to. I kind of like that about him. He's such a reluctant lover. You know what I mean? He's such a reluctant best friend. You have to really break his balls and grind him down and get him to do it. Okay, I'm moving next week. And it's like, no, dude, get your shit and start moving it in. But I mean, he should be here now. I've got like fucking 3 rooms that are vacant and a whole floor. It sucks. And just the psychedelics this time are going to be off the chain. We're going to do it like it was the 90s. I'm going to find LSD and lots of it. I want to buy like a sheet or two of the shit and just spend a season in hell tripping with RP as we discuss our next record. Fuck yeah. Ecstasy. We've got to bring it back, those recreational drugs. Keep rubbing my titties on this shit. It feels good. It's just kicking in, little girl. Oh my god. Rubbing me on the titties. You feel that? Ah, good girl.